All right, Solana USDT Binance chart. So thank you for joining this video. Today I wanted to go over Solana. It's been showing some strength, over the past few months, and today isn't anything different, right? So this will be a very quick video, but I'll go over a lot of key points in this video. So this way you pretty much get the exact idea of my thoughts on where I expect Solana to go and where I would be looking for a long entry and a short entry. Alright, so let's dive right into it. So as you can see, I do have this trend line drawn. It's been respected multiple times. There has been a slight deviation above the trend line before breaking back down inside, getting rejected once again, and now it's in the midst of getting rejected for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7th time, right? So what I would expect for Solana here is, as you can see, price is coming back down. I do expect this trend line to get broken at some point. Let's go ahead and see if it's tapping the 382, which is pretty much is. As you can see, when price sold off based on Bitcoin's dump, it started to range, and then it broke out of the range, a little deviation below the lows. But when it did break out, the area that it tapped was a very important level, right? So you have the golden pocket, the 786, all lined up, and this is a key support and resistance zone, right? So that's pretty much a triple confluence area right there. That is support and resistance. So resistance flipped into support. And I would expect for price to be honest, actually come back down, retest these areas one more time, possibly even sweeping the lows, which would be a perfect setup, in my opinion, for a long entry. So if we could get one more flush to the downside, a reclaim of this level, there's nothing stopping me from believing that price will break out of this trend and continue higher, right? Now, if we do get that continuation to the upside after retesting and reclaiming this parallel channel, I would be expecting price to eventually reach the top of the parallel channel, which is about 27% away, and then eventually going back and testing the monthly highs and testing the highs of the range too as well, which is essentially about 48% away, right? 48, 49% away. So that's very nice potential gains. Now keep in mind, price did fall out of this parallel channel. It did reclaim it, so it does not have to come down here before continuing higher, right? We could just get price to then simply break out, retest the parallel channel one more time before continuing higher. This is also a support and resistance zone, as you can see. Support right here, support, resistance, support. So a retest of this before continuing higher, and if we do get this kind of price action once again, right there would be a very nice area to enter a long. So with that being said, yeah, you could enter a long here, right? But I just don't like the idea of it being so close to this descending trend line. I would want to see exactly how this plays out. If we start to hold these levels and continue sideways for a little bit here before moving up, then yeah, I would consider longing after price is clearly broken away from the descending trend line, because that's just showing a little sign of strength, and more than likely there's a high probability, because we work and operate off probability, that price will continue to the upside. As for the downside, if we do break down and we break through this massive support, next key levels will be this daily level below and this weekly level below too as well. We do have some key areas like this pivot low, which could turn into a swing failure pattern. And if so, it just gives us more confluence in case price does reclaim this level, right? This will be very important. If price does reclaim this level, then I would be looking to long. Reclaim here, You can even start to add to your position or move your stop loss to this new low if price does do this kind of price action before taking the trade all the way up to the monthly level ahead, above, or even the range highs, right? Now, if we do get a push up to the range highs, I would be looking for a swing failure of the highs, right? And then entering a short right around these levels, and then continuing that short entry all the way down to the top of the channel, probably take profits there, but target these key levels below, right? About 34% away. And right above, we do have some other key areas. So yes, price can technically continue up. Sweep these highs, same plan. Take the short, because you never know what price is actually going to do, right? So take the short. Here is key resistance. Well, it is key support, so you can possibly expect a move back to the upside. So this is where I would look to take profits, right? Because we could just go back up. But if we do continue breaking down, then this short can end up being more profitable. Now you're talking about a 41% gain. All right, so those are my key ideas with Solana. Be nice to long here. Second idea to long would be down here at those levels like I mentioned before. It is a very, very strong project at this moment. One of the strongest in the industry, along with Avalanche and a few others too as well. But this is really it when it comes to Solana. All we can do right now is just watch this play out. Obviously, we have to keep in mind Bitcoin and see exactly what Bitcoin is up to. So if Bitcoin is showing similar price action, then yeah, we can expect a move to the upside, right? So Bitcoin right now bounced off the point of control of the previous bull run. It's trading below this key level right here, so that's why I still have this, because this is a key level, key resistance. If we manage to get a push through this and a reclaim of this level, once Bitcoin really reclaims this level, then everything becomes 10 times more bullish, right? That means Solana more than likely will start to do this kind of price action where you get a breakout, retest, and move up. So not even this sideways action here. If Bitcoin does exactly what I just said, I would expect Solana to just come down, retest these levels again, and then continue a lot higher. So that's what we want to keep an eye out for. Bitcoin is still the king at the end of the day, so whatever it does, the rest of the market does. And altcoins basically react off Bitcoin, but they move just a lot more aggressively, right? But you never want to take a long on an altcoin without really seeing where Bitcoin is. Sometimes altcoins do move regardless of what Bitcoin is doing. So if you do end up taking a long, not looking at Bitcoin, just definitely use a stop loss. All right. So that's pretty much it for Solana. Thank you for joining. Like, subscribe, follow me on X. Also follow me on TradingView as well. As you can see, I post some ideas on here pretty often. KSM plan, Jitto, Manta, which is another project which is getting a lot of hype lately. But yeah, just a quick video on Solana. Once again, thank you for joining. Like, subscribe, follow me. I'm going to be trying to put a new video out every single day on projects that I think are close to key levels, or projects that I think you should keep an eye on, right? Massive downtrend. Once this breaks out, a solid rise should follow. All right. Once again, thank you for joining.